Love now. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second? And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Packers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The football going back over to Arizona now. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. On 1st and 10, Cunningham. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Jalen Carter bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The Packers going to use one of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Jake Camarda sent on now to punt this away.
Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2.
A nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back.
And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd down, Love dancing to his left. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Buda Baker with a pick.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it.
This will be fielded in the end zone, but he'll decide against bringing it out, so they'll take over at the 30.
Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter.
And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
First down, going to the air with Love. That's caught right side by Worthy. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Packers. And Xavier Worthy. A touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And the Packers are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. Now a first down throw, Cunningham. It's complete to Williams. And he'll be out right at the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now Cunningham. There's a short one caught by Ryman. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Cunningham. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now this is fielded in the end zone. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. That is something you almost never see. A punt return better than 100 yards from one end zone to the other. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, what a gain for him. He hits for the return cycle, so to speak. He had the kick return. Now the heart. Just got the punt return for a touchdown.
And I would imagine that the special teams coach, as the ball left the punter's foot, he was thinking, should have kicked away from him. Should have kicked away from him. He's in a groove, and sometimes you hit those grooves or those zones in a game, and he's in one now. He's in perfect sync with his teammates blocking, and he knows how to find the end zone.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Nolan Smith Coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Taking it about the 16. On the return, it's Xavier Worthy. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. The Packer offense ready to get there next. It's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on this the entire offseason. You work on it in practice. It's called coming out session. Start the ball.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 95 yards. And the Packers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal.
Williams loses the football, and the Packers pick it up. And he lost the football. And they are going to get this one back, it looks like. So nearly like-for-like fumbles, but they hang on to this thing and keep it a turnover. These Packers and these Packer fans really thrive in the cold temperatures here at Lambeau. And their guys have the lead here with a 1st and 10. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now.
He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You trail them by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Cunningham. And that is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break.
Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. And quickly they get to the line. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he's got some space here. Down the sideline he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth quarter lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified. And that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Back to throw. Cunningham. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And out of bounds right around the 20.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
Williams loses the football, and the Packers pick it up. There he goes left side.
Down inside the 10.
And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. Now for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. On 2nd down, here's Cunningham.
Pass complete there to Harrison.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly a successful one in some small way.
Packer pressure, and down he goes.
Jalen Carter make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game.
To throw on 2nd down, Cunningham.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
And he'll send this one into the cold Lambeau night. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. Love now to pass on 1st down. Forced out to his left.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
And the Cards come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. And what?
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Hey, it's Paul. Listening to the album. Good luck. You're on your own. night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in a million. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a million. Born in a million. My brand new horizon, the world's in my hands and the sun's tantalizing. Grab hold of mine if you want some good time, and it's been too long and you need some unwinding. Woo! Shake it low, the new sound has been found, and yo, I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in a million. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a million. Born in a million. Born in a
money to say, like, what you want? What you want? I got Jesus giving money, what you want? I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry, so I'ma say I love you, but keep a look on my eye, cause I can never really want you less than money or pride, so when I say I really love you, boy, just know it's a lie, like I ain't mean it. I just need another reason for a sequel. Another bag, another season, another description, another feeling, boy, got a game a lot, but I keep.
Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Okay, now drop your bag, sass. I've been here from the start. A little snapback, homie, with a plug in his heart. To these Billy Trump cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Not afraid of the dark. There ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive. Why you keep it 50 cause I've been wrestling with pride. I try to get it like I'm Texas, got the stop on my side. Girl, you know I'ma say, so why you giving me hell? My uncle back up on the block and now they begging for bail. He always calling me for paper cause he know I'm the trail. Now I'm eating my McDonald's, I was fresh out of jail. Now I'm made it out of chum, at least I know I'm up, boy, thump. Like my neighbors jumping up a pum, boy, I bump. In that Billy Trump, he ain't know, he ain't done. He just grabbed the pump and made it go dumb. Got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie Homie stay tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun.
I'm an airboy, baby, I'm too fly to count. Counting the cash, yeah, it's too high to count. I'm pretending with a fake, yeah, they too fake to doubt. Acting like they are what they not for their clout. They been sucking my blood, they can love what you count. Flowing like water, three with the snows, all the ops gonna pout. They all in the sewers and south in the clouds. I'ma stay down to the sound, to the sound, to the sound. On the floor to the steps, build, with the pen to the steps, got no paper, told him quit the pocket, watching jeans ripping at the seams, holding on some bed foes, schizophrenic with the bag, listen to the money, nigga praying every day, glad to say I was broke, tell him battle, now I got my bands up, 1000 on the bill, just to keep the pants up, only on the real note, I couldn't fake what I've been doing, all my real ones know this me go riding for it, 53, I'm throwing up, they see the chain, I keep it tough, say she feeling little nigga, try to look, say she love me for my smile, so I'm looking mean as seen his hands squawking, so I'm keeping feathers plucked.
Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun.
Passport stamp, let's do the money dance. Back then, call your friend, now we in friends. International man, tats on my hand. Take a trip with a pilot, I tell you.
Tonight on EA Sports, Super Bowl 61.
NFL season down to this one game to decide it all. Super Bowl 61 underway, and the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Going to the air right away, Lawrence. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Oh, no. His first throw of his Super Bowl is intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. That's tough. On the road, looking to set the tone, having a nice drive, and then you throw the pick.
Not the payoff that you expected at all. That type of a drive, eating up some yardage, eating up some clock. You expect to put points on the board for your team. Instead, you've now set up the other team for a chance to score themselves.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5. Now Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Throwing. Love. Touchdown. Jaden Reed from 3 yards out. And the Packers are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive, 4 plays, and the result, a Green Bay score. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game.
They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now Lawrence on first down. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. ETN up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now, 3rd and 9. Now Lawrence to throw. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And this doesn't quite work out as well as planned. They'll forfeit a few yards as he's tackled just past the 15. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. Now this thrown deep for Kraft. They've got his man complete. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 54 yards. Play fake. Here's Love. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. On play action. Love to throw. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. A lot still to go here in Super Bowl 61. We have reached the end of 1 quarter of play. We'll be back in just a moment. It's the Packers on top early. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard. But more importantly, it leads to 4th down. Kick is good. Will extend their lead even further. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they've moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Jaguars back with it on offense. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Lawrence. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop. But when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yards.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Now the extra point try forthcoming. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. That pick six just a moment ago, things went from bad to worse. Look up at the scoreboard now. Not looking good here. We'll see if they can put something together on this drive. 1st and 10. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Lucas Van Ness getting 3 there to bring him down. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Handoff running left is Etienne. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Here's Corey Bojorquez now to punt this one away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. He's going to field this at the 4. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Packers. Coast to coast, 96 yards on the punt return. And the Packers continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. What a risk he took, but it paid off. I mean, he took that punt from inside. The 5 near the goal line, ran it all the way back.
And normal coaching says you let that one go. Anytime you're inside the 10-yard line, you let it hit and hopefully bounce into the end zone. But as you mentioned, he took a risk, and boy, did it pay off in a big way. I wonder if they let up a little bit going downfield, thinking that there was no way he was going to return that one.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on this. Very good. Going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 51 yards. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now Lawrence. And incomplete on the deep ball. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Lawrence will throw.
Flush to his right. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. Down in this one, they needed that score, but they'll have to hold at least for the time being.
You're exactly right. Points that they had to have. As you said, they have to regroup now and see if they can get them another way.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Partner, I think they saw something there. I mean, they came from the right side deliberately, and you know there's always a designated guy who goes and blocks it, but it's the rest of his teammates that get him free.
Green Bay's offense ready to go.
And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
That'll be caught right side by Reed. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Love going to give it up on the touch. Love. Now this aired out deep for Reed.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Love going to give it up on the touch pass.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
Xavier Worthy.
His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Packers are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl.
Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half.
Not wanting to risk anything here late in the half. He'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Jaguars ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
This is Fant on the short completion. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
On 1st down, Lawrence.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Here's Lawrence. They'll drop this one off with ETN.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. He'll air this one out for Mims.
And he's got it inside the 10.
And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the 2nd half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl.
And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, couldn't hold on. So plenty can still happen.
Second down, Jacobs once more.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Off the play fake, Love. He's going to let the 6 yards. And the Packers are starting to pour it on at the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down.
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Packers pick it up. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run. And obviously, ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
To throw now. Here's Love. He'll complete this one to Watson.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
Here's Jacobs.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
Jacobs again.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Josh Jacobs punching it in from a yard away. And the Packers just continue to roll.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Now Lawrence.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. This is taken at the 15.
Here's Worthy to return.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
27 yards there, a 1st down. Love looking to throw it.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. 3rd quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep, and that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away.
And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play.
Now that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of Super Bowl 61. The culmination of the season and the crowning of a champion after the 4th quarter, which is coming up next. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Now a 2nd and 6. Off the option, here's Jacobs.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
They'll run it with Jacobs.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big on that. He was big on go ahead and score.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Quay Walker came through to make the sack.
They dialed up a 3rd and 1 blitz defensively. It worked.
Yeah, and a lot of people would think, hey, they thought pass and they guessed right. In a lot of cases, you bring the blitz just to mess up the blocking on a running play. Instead, in this situation, the run wasn't there. They just followed everything right back to the quarterback.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Screenplay, here's Etienne.
There he goes, left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. An explosive 38-yard pickup. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Nolan Smith coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And we'll see what he can do on the return.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's going to step out of bounds up past the 40.
Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Love, they go play action now. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. They certainly made quick. Quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll... begin the drive at the 30.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the fourth. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago is starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Nolan Smith in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. On second down, here's Lawrence. Throwing the out route.
Now the ball comes loose, and the Packers pick it up.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the fourth quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Jacobs going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. Second down, Jacobs once more.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board. For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the first down.
The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down.
They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down. Another try after the first down sack.
Lawrence.
And completes it to Kirk over the middle.
It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Here's 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
They go play action now. Lawrence. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down...
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And the Jaguars come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
And the Lombardi Trophy is going back home. The Green Bay Packers are your Super Bowl champions. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it That's got to be an incredible feeling because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
They are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
Transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics riot in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission. I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget we on.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Use the options on the left to edit league settings and choose what role you want to run the show as, a coach or an owner.
I said, okay, loser. We go way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come.
Quickly review the league's view your team save snapshots.
In my seat, I had to scooter. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Yeah, okay, loser. I ain't out on my lonesome. They want me to loan some. I made a fortune. They can't let
This is the player card. Here are a player's motivations. How well your team aligns with each.
I put the verse in the I put the girl in the top teeth. Rock on my hand, make the rock wanna flock to the stands, cause my eye always watching. I said, okay, loser. We go way back.
This is the development tray. This is the abilities tab. Here
you cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up out the cooler. The knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser.
This player has a zone ability. This is a powerful ability that can be...
She just out here plotting on my... I call her steward. She the lowest, she so down and out of sewer. Growed up, back your age, you immature. Maybe one day you gon' create some allure. Maybe one day you'll be great and go on tour. Like me, hey, okay, loser. We go way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up out the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scooter. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just let the team like we ain't knew her. She just let the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser, ay. You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
I wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew that when I was coming up, didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more. No, R&R, the bar is raised. If you know me, know I can bar for days. Nothing to prove, cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show you little piece, wanna see some more?
I wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more. I wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some. I never mind if people change. I wanna try and heal my pain. How do you buy what can't be sold? How can you lie to me in my face, in my face, in my face, in my face, in my face? That's how I'm still gonna keep the torch. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more?
Point five, do what I should, man. Point five, do what I could, man. Point five, do what I should, man. Point five, do what I could, man. Point five, do what I should, man. Point five, do what I could, man. Point five, do what I should, man. Point five, do what I could.
I ain't never represent, baby. Ain't do no wrong, I should be the good for you. No, I know that's wrong, 'cause I wanna make it. So nasty, I'm $1 million baby. Don't ask me, oh hell no. You rip my city,
Welcome to this show. This is your choose focused players each week.
Bottles and believe we back in business. This is highly recommended. This for all of my pushing the limit. Mile high got me over here with the flight attendant.
Yeah, I've been around the world and and seen them. See, reaching these type of heights, it come with a third eye. I'm better at betting on me, the numbers don't lie.
That's how we rollin'. You know them gold diggers. Burying them hidden figures. I keep them triple hitters. Call them silverback gorillas going 8-8. And you know ain't nobody fighting.
Showtime, yeah, this is Coach at Comptown. I'm talking that King Richard. This like a movie, I'm seeing the bigger picture. These fellas are Cinderellas, I'm crushing them glass slippers.
On sight, I give you the three. This all part, we all bite.
You gambling with your life? Well, let's roll the dice.
Don't be some problems if this dog in a fight.
That's right.
You know what?
All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
Hip hop took this globe.
We done did it.
Wanna see a mogul? We showing you how to pivot. Got this from DMC. Let's run with it. Took the fundamentals and having some fun with it.
These songs, King Kong, my team strong. Godzilla set fire to whatever I breathe on. Got the killers in choir all singing my theme song.
I could never do this alone. Still Dre, still on top, still got it. The Sonic still iconic, they still the product. I seen the money coming, I showed you that I'm a prophet.
And I'm riding shotgun in case it can get out of pot. Why you wanna press the issue? You need to stop and keep a lawyer on retainer for depositions and dockets. Back to the topic in case you forgot it. Anonymous head.
Welcome to your franchise staff. Staff point when you have to see what some talent trees make you select a path to.
We can't arrange that.
Dropping out of the blue.
You know what?
All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
Passport stamp, let's do the money dance. Back in, call your friend, now we in France. International man, tats on my hand. Take a trip with a pilot, I tell you when we land. You know I'm down with the whales, I be by the sand. On sun, yeah, it's blowing in the wind. What you doing? We kung fu and I beat it up. They never heard me on the beat when it speeded up. 100 racks on the plate, she gon' eat it up. Yeah, I'm all in, like all night. Throw the racks up, make it fall right. And if you take a shot, make sure you hold the ball right. 1-800, yeah, bad, my type. My type, yeah, it's my type. I love the way that she put it all on me. The best things don't come for free.
100 racks, be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All night.
You can tell when it's Tokyo, it's all heat. Don't ride in the back, jump in the front seat. By the end of the night, she gon' love me.
Easily, here are some recommendations to get you started.
Baby, I'm moving cozy. Most solid in the game, it can't fold me. How you you do it, it's so fluid, let's get to it. If you want something, gotta commit to it. This is something that gentle and sip to it. I can show you how to do it, take you right to it. Made in Wales and it got a twist to it. This ain't Big Sean, but I'm making good music. How you keep rhyming, man, I'm used to it. You should be too, I like it see-through. And if we dancing on the floor, I'ma need you. And if we dancing on the floor, I'ma need you.
I know that she be dancing. I know that she should take chances. I know that she's in this game. I know that she can get this all night. All night. All night. I know that she be dancing. I know that she should take chances. I know that she's in this game. I know that she can get this all night. All night. All night.
Shooting my shot like A. Hit the red dot like A. Finger on the like A, 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 A. Shooting my shot like A. Hit the red dot like A. Your spot like A, 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 A. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like A. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like A. Shooting my shot like A. Hit the red dot like A. Finger on the like A, 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 A. Grandma was in A, auntie was in A, mama had AAA. I wasn't scared to crash anyone anyway. I ride a shotty while bro had to get away. I gotta penetrate, I gotta generate. I got like 20 some years to my hood, now I gotta go live away. I'm out of town, but I'm not on the getaway. I spin a giveaway. You mean I'm the generous king for real? The sleep, then I light up the street, got screaming like Billie Jean for real. I'm from the M, I got M's in the bank and M's in all my streams for real. Feeling like Phil, they be living like Carlton if I leave him in the wheel. Shooting my shot like A. Hit the red dot like A. Finger on the like A, 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 A. Shooting my shot like A. Hit the red dot like A. Your spot like A, 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 A. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like A. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like A. Shooting my shot like A. Hit the red dot like A. Finger on the like A, 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 A. Baby, I'm loving it. I think I'm ready for kids. She said when to stop trying to in her face. That makes sense. I'm going up past LA Brent. I'm going off no fail, say switch. Yeah, me and my team go back like plastic cup boys on some tailgate. Okay, look, all eyes on me. I feel like I'm shooting. No, we finna win it, cause I'm about to lose it. I don't give a computers disputing. I go off the field, no heads, just shoot it. I die for my team, I'm the coach, I'm recruiting. I'm spending my time and I'm saving the day. I feel like a mutant, I'm built like a student. I'm feeling bilingual, cause I'm in Nigeria, rocking the Cubans. My life is a highlight reel that keep on looping. You can't just tell me, you gotta prove it.
These players are on the last year of their contracts.
Hitting my desk, I'm B.I.G. You know I can't forget that I do it. Shooting my shot like A. Hit the red dot like A. Finger on the like A, 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 A. Shooting my shot like A. Hit the red dot like A. Your spot like A, 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 A. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like A. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like A. Shooting my shot like A. Hit the red dot like A. Finger on the like A, 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 A.
We about to move, son. Don't talk back unless you do, son. I make the backyard feel like a stampede. I make a trash car feel like it's a Bentley. Hanging like a Warhol or like a Banksy. And hit the stage, turn the people into family. I'm talking back then, you didn't know me. But you feel it now, acting like the homie. Talking about, hey.
Meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards.
Running through his mind all day, I'm tired. I'm the boss now, do higher. Hang the phone up, I'm so wired. Couldn't sleep, my floor's too high up. I got keys that...
mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to. They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics dry it in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget it, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen. I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget it, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the
That's how I be happy. It's for all my not abandoned. For my ladies on stage, they clapping. Transaction, cause your mama need a mansion. Get cracked, put them in it. Can't forget the yellow brother in. Shed so many tears, lost 100 friends. Every time I see them, I'ma need that. Believe that. Label tryna give me feedback, tell me bring the streets back. Fans said they want 2015 Vince. Drop big fish, cuz been weak since. Damn. Tell me how you really feel. Yeah. All I wanted was a couple mil. Make the city proud. Put it down for them. Come and tear it down. What are you about? In the ghetto, I'm a Martian. Crash landing. In the dirty apartments. Stay shine. I'll forever be the hardest. Big time. Like the warnings. Real shine. Like the women know you. City in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at? Where they at? Money growing on trees, hanging on palms, spilling, code 3 on 4, she don't want a 16, renegade on a make it, buy a tree, no love, I'ma sleep with my Porsche 911, slide through the section, gotta show my homies I'm on now, both souls on the ground, never sold out, what you know about this, no glitz and glamour, under my polo pajamas, face getting ran, gotta watch for the camera, before you get freaky, can't with no random, the sneaky and police come action, then you never see me, the ghetto will trap you, but I love it, yeah, I love it, In the ghetto, I'm a Martian, crash landing, in the dirty apartments, stay shine, I'll forever be the hardest, big time, like the warning, real shine, like the women know you, city in the ghetto, I'm a soldier, where they at, where they at,
we need nobody else but God. That's all we need, you understand what I'm saying? Everybody else is sour, you know